The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell. And he gets this one just shy of the 30. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's Mitchell. Off play action. And his throw here's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They're going to try and throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. On first down, Tagovailoa flushed out right. He finds Lynch. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
This is Swift on the counter.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Tua going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams marching right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Tua dancing to his left. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Buying time to his under pressure again, and down he goes again. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down, 4th and goal.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And you know, Charles, it's been a terrific season for them. They couldn't quite get that #1 seed and the associated bye that goes with it. But nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorites here to win it all.
They do, because of the season that they've had, the position that they're in. And we know under the old playoff system, they would have this game off. This weekend would not be one that they would play. But nevertheless, maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes you carry that momentum from the season all the way through the playoffs. If you get that open week, sometimes you lose it a little bit. So I think that's what's going to be their mindset.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Off the play fake. Mitchell. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Gave him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Now Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jalen Phillips in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
They'll try and throw for it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as this defense went a little too loose there.
They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mitchell. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterback.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got some space here. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Mitchell now off the play fake.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios. Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. 26 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 13-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting good yardage with each and every one of them.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On 2nd down, Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And it's fielded at the 34. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Mitchell on 1st down. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Tua, the final shot before half. That's complete into the hands of Myers. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you to our EA. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And taken right on the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it'll be Raiders football, first and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Off the bootleg. Mitchell rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Stevens. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Now, can you just hear the old school coaches right now? You threw it for no yards. They don't want the ball there unless something positive is going to happen downfield. In that case, they'd rather have the quarterback try and run it himself. Just take care of the ball. Nothing else. Just slide and get down.
He's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored. Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This one taken just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Miami set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Tua, he'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Crowd keeps moving.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jordan Davis able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. From the gun, here's Swift.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and... Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Over the middle, and the ball is knocked out. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And he'll be out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket because you mentioned the feast or famine.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki finding room at midfield. And he'll be before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Now he's forced out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Myers. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Looking to pass. Tua. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Tua going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now here come the Raiders. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, 4th quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out, just what you said?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Mitchell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Finding room at midfield. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And he'll get it down here to the 43. To throw is Mitchell. Off play action. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. And here's a handoff out of the gun to about the 26 here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Ready, go. Check.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Hurry. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins
down 28-21. 1:14 to go. This is where your playoff medal is tested. On the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Tagovailoa. And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Tua to throw.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think we're both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Tua. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now a first carry for their fullback.
The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.
Ready.